Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. I love you so much, and I'm sending you a big virtual hug wherever you are on the earth plane in this now moment. Okay, so I want to share a quick energy update just for today because things are shifting so quickly for us that to do an energy update for longer than a couple of days seems almost ridiculous at this point. So here's the kind of analogy or vision that my guides gave me this morning about what we're in this now moment. I want you to imagine that we're all driving little race cars, okay? And we've been at the starting line for a couple weeks, and we've been revving our engines ready to go. And for each of us, that can look very different, but the green light just hit green, just turned green today. Today's January 4th. Excuse me. It's go time. And we've sort of had a little bit of a lull the last couple of weeks. Some of us have gone through massive transformation. Some of us are still going through a massive transformation, a chrysalis from like the cocoon to a butterfly in a really physical way. I know that I have this past 3 or 4 days. It's been very intense. But now it's time for us to go. And so what I encourage all of us to stay focused on is it's already done. So whether you are focused on your own intentions in your life, what you're creating in your now moment, whether you're focused on some sort of proactive shift in the collective, whether it is regarding your work, a relationship, whatever it is, it's already happened. So imagine that when you created the intention, so for the collective, we've created this timeline, we've stepped into this timeline that is complete, is done. And it's a timeline where things are going to happen much faster. It's going to be a lot less sort of destructive. And there's going to be a lot more dismantling much quicker, okay? So instead of the long route, we're taking the short route, okay? But it's still going to be, a little bit like, whoa, wonky. But it's done, okay? It's done. So now we just have to go through it. So can we focus in every now moment that this higher timeline is jumped into? We're there. Now we just have to trust that we're there as we navigate every now moment that comes to us. It's the same thing with any intention you set or anything that you're creating in your now moment. The moment you create it, it's done. It's birthed into the now. And so can you remember it is done, it is complete, and now I just move forward in every now moment, starting January 4th or whenever it is, right? Knowing that everything that is coming to me is allowing me to birth that which I intended. And if there are things that are happening in your life personally right now, breakdowns, breakthroughs, I don't know, there's so many things that can be happening, right? Know that it is shifting you and allowing you to step into what you have intended. So a lot of times we create, even for the collective, right? We're intending and creating for the collective, but we have to shift individually as well. And that shifting can be really uncomfortable. It can feel like a breakdown. It can feel like, who am I? What is happening here, right? That is allowing us to be able to embody what we are intending. Okay? So going forward in this now moment or in any other now moment, especially January 4th, stay the course. Stay focused on what you intended for yourself and for the collective. Embody it, meaning feel it. Know it to be your truth. Whether you are protesting for the collective out there, whether you are shifting jobs, relationships, behaviors, whatever that is, stay the course. It's already done. And what is coming at us right now and this entire month, let's just stay focused on this month, right? Or the now moment of this month. Everything that is coming is allowing us to fulfill that which we intended for the human collective, this quicker timeline, this higher timeline. There's nothing wrong and there is nothing bad with what's coming at us. There's nothing wrong or bad at what is popping into your now moment in your own personal life. It's a self-prophecy. What did you intend? What are you creating? What are you intending in the now? And everything that is coming to you is allowing for that to be birthed. It's allowing for that to be birthed. I intended something very powerful a couple weeks ago. And the last 3 days, 4 days, I had a massive breakdown. Breakdown meaning collapsing of who I thought I was, collapsing of old behaviors, old patterns, in a way that was really like raw, right? And felt very, very uncomfortable. And I woke up this morning and it was like, what was your intention, Lori, a couple of weeks ago? What did you create in that now moment in your reality? And I was like, I created ... I intended ... They said, align with it in this now moment. Align with it. And when they say align with it, my guides, my higher self, it's pulling it back in. Pulling it back in. What is the higher timeline for the human collective that you see? Align with it and hold it in your body. What is the higher timeline that you're intending and creating for yourself? Hold it, align and embody it over and over and over as we navigate what is coming. Because I'm going to tell you guys right now, what is coming is not going to look like rainbows and butterflies and unicorns. What's coming is the breaking down of very dense systems. So we have to remember that what we have intended and created is already done. Now we have to walk through it, externally and internally. And we walk through it with heart open, compassion, empathy, ease, and grace by aligning and embodying the higher timeline for the external and whatever it was that you intended and created for your now moment. And every time you intend and create in your now moment, you embody it. You align with it. It is done. And then you trust and know that everything that is coming to you in that now is a self-prophecy. It is allowing this to be prophesized in front of you, even if it feels gross, yucky, crunchy, and doesn't make sense. Come back to that aligned state, embody what you're intending. January is going to be powerful. January is going to be fast. January is going to have a lot of things that are going to be unraveled. We're going to be watching a lot of things unravel in front of our eyes. Remember, we've already shifted into the higher timeline. It's done. So don't let it pull you back. We've done an amazing job. We're going to continue to do an amazing job. And if you're suffering, if you're struggling right now, if you're having a really hard time, you're not alone. You're not alone. There are many of us that are and just came out of a chrysalis type of stage, right? Where the caterpillar was in that cocoon. And your consciousness has birthed out of that chrysalis stage. And the consciousness of you has moved into that butterfly. But the physical aspect of you is like, wait a second. Can I trust that I can jump? Can I trust that I can fly? You can fly. You're already flying. You just forgot. The human collective is already flying. They just forgot. We're already in heaven on earth. We just have to walk through it now. So it's okay, whatever you're going through, I promise you. It's okay. You're going to get through it. Come back to what you are intending. Because every uncomfortable shift is based on what you are creating and intending in your life, always. So what are you intending? And align with it. And you'll come right back into focus. We got this. Holy cow, I love you so much. I'm so excited for January. I'm excited to walk side by side with you as we navigate this powerful month. And we got this. Don't let anybody break your stride. I love you.